The pain of change. Matt Boggs discusses this with us. It's a quadrant. And the top left side reads the pain of staying. The right quadrant reads the gain of staying. The left bottom quadrant reads the pain of change. And the right bottom quadrant reads the gain of change. I hand wrote an example. It looks like this. Here it is. I don't like doing PowerPoints. What's the pain of staying? Now, it can be painful relationship that's gone bad. It can be an unfulfilled career. When you get to the point that it's so painful to stay, you're going to go into the pain of change. But going back to the pain of staying, why do we stay in a relationship or an unfulfilled career? The gain of staying in something that's painful is because we don't like to make decisions. We don't want to feel uncomfortable. We don't want to listen to other people criticize our decisions. Therefore, we will stay in a painful relationship. We think we're gaining from that. We will stay in an unfulfilled career because we think we're gaining from staying. However, when you, as I mentioned, get so frustrated and you've had it, you're going to get pushed into the pain of change. This is our decision-making process that we're the most familiar with. However, knowing this now, you can make changes. The gain of change, the example I'm going to use is Celine Dion. When her husband and business manager and partner, Renee, died several years ago, she was absolutely devastated. Their relationship was not just a soulmate, love relationship, father of her children. She made no decisions in her singing career, her performing career, without going to Renee. Therefore, when he died of cancer, she was not only devastated from her love life, but she no longer knew what to do as far as decision making. She goes onto stage, she returns after a few months of Renee's death. She's singing All by Myself. It's heartrending to watch this because near the end, she actually stops her performance and she's crying. It's very difficult for us to watch, but the audience is so behind her and so supportive. And they're giving her time, they're clapping, they're saying, you can do it. She takes several minutes to regroup, find her voice. She moves a little bit to the side of the stage. She finishes the song All by Myself. She actually raises her fist in victory. After this performance, several days later, she's interviewed, and actually several months later, she's interviewed about this performance. And she said, yes, it was devastating. But the pain of changing, I gained empowerment. I gained the ability to make decisions on my own. I reached superstardom I never expected without Renee. And that is the pain of change, which leads us to the gain of change. When you know this about decision making, how imperative it is for us to know that changing is painful, but you reach the point where you are going to gain so much more when you make changes. I believe this kind of thought process is what's going to lead you to making life-altering decisions. I learned all of this from Mary Morrissey and Matt Boggs. I am simply a message conveyor. I am an affiliate with them, however, and I would love for you to take their multi-week programs, which makes you a genius.